everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Monday morning. It is August 8th, 8/8/2022. Got a weekend full of sales to go over. We got a contest winner to announce. I picked up a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, so let's get going. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get right out of the gate with a contest winner from last Monday's video, the How Much Did Mike Spend at Goodwill Last Month contest. There are a lot of great entries in there. A lot of you were really close. I'm gonna show you up a list here of what the closest guesses were. So here, hopefully you can read this here. I'll put them on the screen. What do I got? Like 6 of you on the list here that were all in the $400 range, and all of you were pretty close. Got the names, got your guesses over there, and you're playing for, or guessing for, trying to win this Starbucks gift card. It's a $10 gift card. It's not huge, but you know, hey, if I can buy you a couple drinks as a little thing for watching the videos and participating, I will go ahead and do that. So here's the stack of Goodwill invoices from last month. It wasn't a huge total. Like I said, you can see that a lot of you were really close. I have two little stacks and I added them together here. So that was just the total of that stack. Here is the grand total right here. $425.24. So you can see a lot of you were really close in there, and the winner only off by $5.24. We got B-Man 123. All right, actually I'm really happy that you won, B-Man, because you actually also won the contest last month but ended up winning nothing. What I did last month is I was up in Las Vegas, played $20 in a slot machine for him, and we got wiped out and won nothing. So even though he won the contest, he didn't get a prize. So you won again this month, and this time you actually do get a prize. So congratulations, B-Man. Send me your information either through Instagram or email. All that information is down below. Give me your address and I'll go ahead and get this sent out to you. So glad you won it. Congratulations. Now let's get to some eBay sales. Sales lately for the last about month and a half have been very slow for me. And I'm not talking a little bit slow. I'm talking a lot slow, like 50, 60% slower than they had been for like those first 5 months of the year. So really lower number of sales. Luckily this weekend I had a couple really big sales, so I had a really good sales weekend. Dollar amount $1,100 for the weekend. Pretty happy about that, that I at least finally got a good dollar total, but I only had 11 orders. So the order total is still way down. I got to work on that. We'll talk about some of those things at the end of this video as well. But let me go ahead and show you what sold. We'll get into the stuff that I picked up here. I've had a lot of pickups here over the last week. And we'll talk to you about how I can, and all of us can work to improve our eBay sales. So first up, we got a little stack of card items here. We'll kind of go through these a little bit quickly. This is a stack of vintage non-sport card sticker inserts. So Superman, Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it might be Charlie's Angels. There's a little bit of everything in this stack. Not very valuable, so I just bundled them together. It still took several months to sell. I think it was like 15 bucks that I got. I gotta bring up the screen. You guys know I'm never prepared for this stuff. Where is it here on the screen? Non-sport sticker, $19.99. Okay, so I got 20 bucks for them. There's 45, so I got about 50 cents per sticker on there. This next little card lot, I'm always surprised that stuff like this isn't worth more. These are from 1952. Do the math. That's like forever ago. These are president cards. So there's a bunch of them here. They had the presidents all the way up through 1952, whoever the last one was. I'm not a president wizard. Who was the last president in 1952? Because that would be the last card in the set. So it goes from George Washington all the way to that president. But there's only 6 of them in this lot. And generally when you find them, they're not the greatest condition. But these ones really weren't too bad. A lot of 6 of them, $14.39. A little over $2 a card. I guess that's not terrible. At least they're worth more than these stickers were per card. One more card here. This one actually took quite a while to sell. Been in my store at least 6 months, probably a year. It is this John. You can't really even see it here with all the glare. You'll see it in the pop-up picture a little better. This is a card made by the Highland Mint. This is like a bronze metal card of John Elway's 1984 Topps rookie card. I got this from someone at the local auction. They don't deal in sports cards at all, so he gave me a little pile of cards. I think I paid him $5 or $10 for the little stack. Knew this would sell. With this would get my money back plus a little bit, but obviously it took a long time. And what did it sell for? I think it sold for 20 bucks. Yeah, $19.99 plus shipping even. So being a metal card, obviously it's not going to get damaged, but I'll probably just put this on a piece of cardboard, tape it down, make sure that it gets there safely, just ship it in a bubble mailer. You cannot do that one through eBay standard envelope. Even though it's under $20 in the sports card category, I guess technically you could, but I think once you got it in there, it'd be a little too fat, and I wouldn't want to ship a metal card just in a regular envelope. It would probably break out of there and get lost. So yeah, that one will go out in bubble mailer. So that was 3 of the orders. We got 2 more of them here. This is just the instruction manual for Lego Ghostbusters, the Ecto 1. Just the instruction manual. Some instruction manuals do sell okay, most of them. Not a whole lot, but this one's a little bit thicker. And this sold for $10, and I think it's plus shipping. So yeah, $10 plus shipping on that manual. And this was in the big game purchase I had. It was just a loose little magazine in there, so I went ahead and threw it out there. This one sold for $7.99. plus shipping, so just another few dollars to tack on the total. So had 11 orders. That's 5 of them. Not a whole lot of value there. We're getting into some other stuff over here that's worth a little bit more. So next, I picked up a few of these James Bond 007 items at the local box lot auction. This one here was worth listing on eBay by itself, and I believe it sold for $20 plus shipping, and is actually going global shipping. Wasn't too bad. They paid like $23 shipping to get this shipped over to them internationally. Luckily, it's not heavy. It'll weigh under a pound, so I'll get this shipped off to Kentucky, and they will get it shipped overseas. And what is a That Reseller Guy video without talking about football helmets? Now, I did list these helmets both on Friday. Yeah, they were part of my little death pile of football helmets out there in the garage. I still have more out there that I got to get listed. I've been very lazy, continue to be lazy about them, and I actually hadn't picked up a whole lot lately. This one I actually picked up on Friday. I listed it on Friday, and it sold on Friday. I always like when that happens. I paid $4 for this helmet. It's an older Rydell football helmet. The model is VSR, and I believe it's VSR 4. They made a few different ones. This is what it looks like inside with some of just this old foam padding. These helmets always do really well for me. So I was excited to find it for $4, and it sold for $69.99. So $70 plus shipping. Ship these out in a 12 by 12 by 12 box. It works really good. You just ship them out through UPS. It costs you anywhere. Always depends on where it's going. Anywhere from like $10 to $15. I think what happens with a lot of these is people repurpose them. They make them into NFL football helmets. So they'll paint them, put the decals on there, and then they'll resell them for $200-$300 a piece. Makes some really cool old style looking football helmets. But either way, $4 to $70. I need more flips like that, especially when sales have been a little slow. This other one's pretty good too, but I paid up a little bit more for this one. This one was actually at a Goodwill. It was marked $12.49 is I think what they priced it out here. Probably used a coupon, got it down to about $10. Same sort of thing. It's an old Rydell helmet. This one's a little bit different inside, but it is a VSR model, and I think this is the VSR 1. And the reason why I don't know for sure is because usually where they have the model name stickers is right inside here, and on both helmets it's missing. I've moved pads around, tried to find a model number anywhere. Couldn't find it, was looking for comparables out there on eBay, and there's not a ton of these type of helmets out there, so that's why they sell pretty quickly. This one a little bit different. You got a lineman style face mask, no chin strap on either one of these, not a big deal, just put that in your listing. This one sold for the same price, $69.99, so another $70 on this one. So I got $140 just in these 2 football helmets. Now, I gotta go ahead and say it. If you're not selling football helmets, if you're not sourcing football helmets out there in your stores, you should be, because they sell quickly when you price them right, when you find the good models. And like I said, you can usually find them under $10, and they sell for $50 plus all the time and quickly. Both listed Friday, both sold over the weekend, $140 in sales. This next one always surprises me when stuff like this sells. This I found just like this in the thrift store. It is a little storage case filled with Pogs and a few slammers. So we got a ton of Pogs, then we got a little row of slammers right here. I found this, like I said, just like it was in the thrift store, $3.49 for this whole tote. I actually did count everyone in here because I needed to compare it to other lots or other for sale on eBay, and there were over 500 total Pogs and I think like 20 some slammers. Some of the slammers you can sell by themselves. Oh, that's a tongue twister. How did I say that? So you can sell them for $1, $2, $3, but it's really not worth the time and effort, and they're probably not the quickest sellers selling them individually. So that's why I just bundled this whole thing together. I got $50 plus shipping for this whole bundle. So $50 or $3.49 and $50. So another really good flip here. I'm always surprised when Pog, something that people probably think have zero value, sell for $50. All right, now we're going to get to the 2 big sales, and you can see I had some decent sales there price-wise, but this is where all the big money was. Let me scroll to the proper listing here on the screen. A while back, I bought some wax boxes or some boxes of baseball cards from somebody else here locally. This one in particular, I sent off to Baseball Card Exchange. It's called BBCE, and they verify the contents of the box. They make sure the packs haven't been tampered with, that they're all original. They seal it with their special logo wrap here, and then they put a little seal on the back. Let the buyer know exactly what's in here, that these haven't been tampered with. It's good to go. And why these are so valuable is because you have a chance to pull rookie or rookie cards of Ken Griffey Jr. out of a box. Now, so when I bought this collection, I do have 3 boxes of this Upper Deck 1989 boxes. But this one I was actually the least valuable of all of them because the packs inside had price stickers from like a grocery store, department store, whatever it was. They had price stickers on there. So I contacted the company that does the wrapping on this, and he told me that they will still verify them, make sure that they're untampered with, but they'll just put on this label on the back that the packs have stickers on them. And if you can read this here, it does say somewhere on here that the packs have stickers. So that made this box worth a little bit less. And I also sent an offer out this weekend to a couple of watchers, but still ended up selling for $386.99. I think I had it a little bit over $400. It's price range, the high-end price range where these boxes have been selling for. So basically got $387 plus shipping on this box. So really great sale, almost $400 sale. Definitely need more of these. But this one back here is actually my favorite sale back here because this was a local auction, local box lot auction, just like I bought this at. I think I bought it at the same auction as these 007 figures. This is a Canon camera. It's a Canon AE1. I'll show you. There's the box. Here's the camera. And you got some other stuff back here. You got like the case. You got the lens. The lens is on here, but the lens goes in that box. This is a power winder in the box. And we also got this back here. We got the speed light. And what's really cool about this bundle is they all came in the original boxes still, which is pretty rare, I think. So to put a good bundle out there with all this stuff in the boxes, I knew I was going to get good money for it. I paid $60 at the auction plus a 10% buyer's premium. So $66 into this bundle. I had it in my store for $300 and it's been in there. It's had a ton of watchers, a ton of views, a lot of interest in it. But part of the problem is this is technically untested. It's a film camera. I didn't put film in it. Check it out. I did check to make sure the battery compartment nice and clean, not corroded. So that was the big plus. Had a lot of people asking about that. Finally sent an offer out over the weekend, $250, and it did sell. So almost $200 gross profit after fees, still $150 to $160 somewhere in there profit on this little camera bundle. Knew it was going to pay off, just took a little bit of time. Actually, not too much. I think it took maybe about a month for this whole bundle to sell. So cameras surprisingly do really well. These Canon AE1s are fantastic. Even for parts, they'll resell. So definitely keep an eye open for Canon AE1, whether you find them at garage sales, estate sales, or box lot auction. It's pretty rare that you're going to find this whole bundle of all these boxes like this, but just finding a camera loose like this isn't too out of the question. All right, I won't make this video too long, but I wanted to get a couple pickups that I had over the weekend. I went to an estate sale on Thursday. There was a sports card auction or a sports auction that we do here locally once every couple months. We had one of those on Sunday, so I was pretty busy picking stuff up here. I'm going to show you some of the items. First, I want to talk about that estate sale. Now, this estate sale, the reason why I was interested is they showed a picture of a ton of baseball cards, a ton of boxes, binders, everything else. But this one also had a ton of other collectibles. It had a lot of dolls, a lot of Build-A-Bear, Barbies. They had just old stuff in general. I got there about 35 minutes before it opened. Sign on the door saying the first 10 people will get in. I was number 11 in line. So I had to wait a few minutes. They let a few of us in shortly thereafter. But unfortunately, their prices were ridiculous. Boxes that would sell for $20, $25 per box of baseball cards, they had a price at $50, $60, $70. Not even close. I don't know where they got their pricing. Either way, I left empty-handed, as well as another friend of mine that does a lot of sports-related buying and selling. So we both left empty-handed, which shows you how high the prices were. That was on Thursday. I knew on Saturday they were going to have a half-off day. So I went back, went out there and figured I could make a deal with them, walked inside, and she was definitely willing to deal. They wanted to clear items out. So I bought a bunch of boxes of sports cards. Again, they still had the high prices on them. I told her, I said, hey, I'm a buyer at $10 per box. If you want to take it, great. If not, I can live without it. She said, let's do it. So let me show you some of the boxes I got. First off, we got 4 of them back here. These are 1993 Upper Deck Baseball. These sell for like $20, $25 a box. So like I said, they had $60 per box priced on these. I sell them for $20 to $25. I'll probably put them at $25. You don't see these too often out there at the antique malls and collector malls. So I think I can get $25 a box before fees, pay $10. So I'll basically double my money on those boxes. Then we got another big bundle on down here. We got some Upper Deck, some Ultra, some Fleer. Same thing, $10 a box on these, and these probably will be priced at $25 per box. They're good quality cards. No big names in there. You can't get any big dollar cards, but people like opening this stuff because it's only $25 a box. So $10 to $25. I think I bought a total of 10 boxes, spent $100 on the boxes. Did buy a few other things. Let me see if I can find those too. Everything else at this estate sale, they were just making bundle deals at this point. So I just grabbed a few things that were sitting around. Found this cool Ford racing patch. A couple of these other patches. These are Mickey Thompson Performance Tires patches. They had a couple of those. Went ahead and grabbed them. Grabbed this game called Street, what is it called? Street Illegal. They had it priced $5. So again, take half of that again. It was all bundled together. I believe I paid $140 or $150 total for everything at that sale. I think this game sells for $25 or $30. They kind of had this cool little binder here. It was Major League Baseball award winners, and they are these little, I'll take these little pieces of stuff off them. These little gold foil cards in here, and there's a few pages inside here that has them. Something that should be able to sell in my booth pretty easily. Picked this up too. This is a little set of Fleer cards just on these little uncut sheets like this. Picked that up. Then I picked up this Diamondback book. This is put out the inaugural year of the Diamondbacks. There's 2 books in this little slip cover. See these all the time out here. These sell for 15 to 20 bucks. So I picked that up as well. Again, another item that'll go into my booth. I did pick up a couple other small items as well, but they've kind of moved their way out of my office now. So it was a really great estate sale as far as going back on Sunday, getting some stuff at a bargain price. I would have liked to have gotten more, but I know there's a lot of people making piles on Saturday, and I missed out on a few things that I would have picked up, but still some great pickups and can make a little money off that. Next, I want to talk about the sports auction. I talk about it a lot. I think I've shown a couple little pictures or snippets here and there through the years. If you've been watching for a while, maybe you've seen it. We have it at a local like VFW out here. A couple vendors set up with a bunch of stuff, and we have a little auction. Not a lot of people go to it. We have anywhere between probably 10 to 15 different people go to this auction, so you can usually get some good deals, some stuff that I can list on eBay, other stuff from my booth. And I'm going to show you this little pile right here. Now, first up, my buddy Jay didn't go to the auction with me, but he's a huge fan. One of his favorite TV shows of all time is NYPD Blue, and they had this little keychain. So I bought this for my buddy Jay. Jay, if you're watching this, you're getting this keychain. If you're not watching this video, I'll surprise it with you in a couple weeks when I see you again. So I'll put it right here, right there, so I don't forget it. Bought a few little things. We're just going to talk about this one box worth right here. I got a few other things out in the car. I bought some die-cast Chicago Bear cars. Paid, I think, $3 a piece for those. Those will go right out to my booth. I believe there's 5 of them, probably about $10 each. This is an autographed baseball, National League Baseball, signed by Matt Williams right there on the side. Not the cleanest autograph, not the brightest autograph. Usually you want them right here on the sweet spot, but that'll sell here locally again, probably in my booth. Probably the best pickup I had was this Van, oh, you can't see this, Van Jefferson autograph prism card. Autograph here, patch here, and it's serial numbered on the back out of 49. I think this is a $50 or $60 card. I picked it up for just $5, so got a really good deal on that one. Picked up a couple autograph cards as well in this. This is an open box of this Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. They opened the box. I guess they didn't like who they got. They left the 2 autograph cards in there. I didn't watch the show, don't know who these guys are, but I bought that for just a few dollars. A few more cards that I got. I think these were $3 a piece. An autograph card of Josh Hader from the Brewers. Then a couple of these graded cards. Now, I bought a couple of these before. I think the person that's selling these had a ton of these graded cards of this guy from 2006. His name's kind of irrelevant. They're just graded cards. I bought them for $3. I don't even know if this guy's in the majors anymore. I'm going to say he's probably not since he's dumping these cards at the auction. But I'll throw these in my booth for $10 probably. One's a 9.5 gem mint. The other one's a 9. But I already have a couple in my booth right now because at the last auction, I bought a couple of these as well for just a couple dollars. But we'll add a couple more of those to my inventory. All right, that Van Jefferson was the coolest card, but actually I really like this one too. I don't deal a lot in vintage baseball cards. I buy them when I can, but usually I move them over to my buddy Jay, who's getting that keychain, sell them to a deal because that's kind of his specialty. But this is really cool. I am going to sell this one in my eBay store or in my booth. We'll see. I'll try it on eBay first. This is an older Gil Hodges 1954 Redman tobacco card. Let's see if I can show it in here, get it without the glare right there. But these used to have like a tab on the bottom, and they're almost always torn off. So it's missing that. That makes it more valuable, that tab's on here. And when they hand cut them like this, they just label as authentic. So they don't give it an actual number grade. Still really cool. I picked it up for $7. Great deal at that price. I think this is probably a $40-ish card. If you look on eBay, there's not a lot of these. I think there's only PSA graded 4 or 5 of them out there. So I think it's a good deal at $7. I'm hoping to get at least $40 for that one. At least I don't think I would sell it for less than $40. I think it's worth that. All right, we did buy some unopened cards here. I've never seen these. I'm sure they sold these at Target or whatever. These are Highland Mint coin cards. I don't know if they're actual cards or coins. I don't know. I think I might open them just for fun, but that's what they are. I got 2 of these boxes. I think I paid $5 a box for those. Bought this cool little, there's a way to get it without glare. It's a Cal Ripken and Lou Gehrig commemorative gold foil card in this little box from when he broke Lou Gehrig's record. And that will sell at my booth as well. What else we got? A few little ticket stubs in here. We got Fiesta Bowl tickets, some baseball tickets, and some USC football tickets. All kind of stuff that I'll sell on eBay. Ticket stubs are great. They're not fast sellers, but some of them have some really good value. So I picked a few of those up. And a little commemorative thing from Candlestick Park from when the Giants played, I don't know, some game. Whatever it was. I buy a lot of stuff there. A lot of these items I'm picking up for $1, $2, $3. So they're easy when I can pick them up for $1 or $2 and put them into my booth for $5. All right, we're going to keep going with a little bit more here. Just a couple minutes. Stay tuned. Don't stop watching yet. We got a little more to talk about. Now, I've mentioned in the past that I'm going to be setting up this Saturday at a local toy show here in Phoenix. It's actually out in Glendale. I believe at the Glendale Civic Center, Saturday the 13th. I'm really excited for this. It's a toy show. We went out there last month, or 2 months ago. It was packed. You could hardly walk down the aisles. There were so many people in there. Inquired about dealer tables, so I have 2 tables out there. I'm going to be setting up with a lot of my new and used toys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have some monetary goals that I want to hit out there because the tables aren't cheap. They're $75 per table, so I got 2 of them. That's $150 for a 6-hour show. So you got to do quite a bit of business in that 6 hours to cover your tables, your cost, your time, all that stuff. But I am excited about this. So if anybody watches this video here locally and happens to go out to that show, mention that you saw this video. I'll give you 25% off whatever you buy from me. That's what I'm going to do for you. So I hope you come out. And if not, I'm going to do some video from out there. I think it's going to be busy to where I'm not going to be able to film a whole lot, but hopefully before the show opens, I can do some filming, show you around, show you some of the stuff that's for sale, show you my setup, and then obviously I'll give a recap next week as to what happened. All right, I was going to talk about increasing sales here on eBay and what I'm going to do and what I think everybody needs to do a little bit, but I think I'm going to save that for Wednesday or Thursday. I'll do another video this week, get another one out and talk about that because, like I said, my sales have been way down. Luckily, this weekend kind of helped get the numbers up a little bit, but I need to get back to the numbers I was doing earlier this year because, yeah, I can use that money. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. B-Man, congratulations. Get me your info. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Thumbs up. See you next time.